Coronavirus wipes out billions of dollars of Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, others as markets rattle globally. The past 5 days have turned out to be one of the most hellish weeks for investors globally. The week ending February 28 saw 500 richest people on the planet losing jaw-dropping $444 billion in combined wealth, courtesy the deadly coronavirus fear that has been impacting the equity markets globally, Bloomberg reported. Around $30 billion alone in the combined wealth of the world's 3 richest people, Amazon's Jeff Bezos, Microsoft's Bill Gates, and LVMH's Bernard Arnault, was lost. The 4th largest weekly loss of $9 billion was incurred by the world's 25th richest person, Elon Musk, as his company Tesla's shares went down after a steep rise early this year. Musk has a net worth of $36.3 billion. The week saw the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index fall over 12%, the biggest 5-day decline since the financial crisis of 2008, that vanished over $6 trillion from global stocks. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, the 5-day rattling of equity markets globally vaporized $78 billion in gains that these 500 richest people made since the beginning of 2020. The other 6 richest people in the list and the net decline in their wealth were Warren Buffett, $8.8 billion, Inditex's Amancio Ortega, $6.8 billion, Mark Zuckerberg, $6.6 billion, Alphabet's Larry Page, $6.4 billion, America Movil's Carlos Slim, $6.3 billion, and Alphabet's Sergey Brin, $6.2 billion. Coronavirus outbreak has so far caused 2,979 deaths globally, while 86,993 confirmed cases have been reported in 64 countries and territories, as per Worldometer. The global equity markets are likely to get further routed this week as analysts across the world remain uncertain about the size of the overall impact while the damage starts to reflect into the economic data ahead. According to The Guardian, global stock markets saw around $5 trillion of value vanishing last week, as measured by the International Equity Index, MSCI All-Country World Index. Get live stock prices from BSE and NSE and latest NAV, portfolio of mutual funds. Calculate your tax by income tax calculator. Know market's top gainers, top losers and best equity funds. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Delhi violence aftermath. Families continue search for loved ones at GTB Hospital. A week after deadly communal violence erupted in northeast Delhi, gloomy situation prevailed at Guru Tegh Bahadur, GTB, Hospital and its adjoining mortuary. It is an endless wait for families who have been searching for their loved ones for a week now. People who have lost their loved ones are suffering from immense pain and trauma. Pankaj Singh and Monu Singh, who have lost their mother and daughter respectively, share their experience with Mail Today. My mother Poonam Singh, 40, and niece Shagun, 5, went to GTB Hospital in for treatment of former's knee on February 27. They were seen at the entrance gate of the emergency ward around 11:11 a.m. that day. CCTV cameras in the hospital captured them entering. After that they went missing. I couldn't contact my mother as her phone went off, said Pankaj, a resident of Sonia Vihar. We have checked every possible place, including Lok Nayak Hospital, Jagpravesh Chandra Hospital and GTB Hospital, but couldn't find them. We have not lost hope. We have registered missing complaints about them but no luck. Cops told us that an investigation is underway, said Monu. Nazimuddin's story is similar to Pankaj and Monu. He also came to GTB Hospital mortuary in search of his younger brother Namuddin. Namuddin has been working in a book-binding factory at Chaudhry Bazar. He was returning home on February 24, when I and Namuddin spoke about the tense situation in Jafrabad. He was optimistic that God, Allah, would save him. That was my last conversation with him. He did not return home, not yet, said the resident of Jafrabad. Matlab Alam, a resident of Ghaziabad Sloni, also came to GTB Hospital in search of his missing younger brother Mohammad Sahbaz Alam. Matlab said that the epicenter of the riot was Jafrabad Loni Road and he was afraid that if something happened to his brother he might have been admitted to Jagpravesh Chandra Hospital as that was the only road leading to the hospital. I went to every hospital in Delhi to find Sahbaz. Finally I found his body at the GTB hospital mortuary. His body was completely burnt. We identified him by his hands and cloth. We will get the DNA report within 3 days, said Alam. According to doctors, around 40 dead bodies came to the GTB hospital mortuary after the riot, and 15 of them remain unidentified. Muhammad Iqbal Safi, a resident of Shiv Vihar, has gone through the same horrifying experience as the rioters killed his brother Anwar, 58. The rioters had shot him 4 times and set him on fire. His body was completely burnt and it was very difficult for us to identify him. His body was dumped in a nearby drain. We have requested for a DNA test. We will claim his body after that, said Safi. In Meghalaya, 3 deaths widen CAA, ethnic fault lines, had machetes, planned attack. Rupchand Devan, the 29-year-old from Assam's Barpeta district who was killed in Shillong on Saturday, and his wife had adopted a baby girl only 15 days ago, his relatives said. Devan, who used to sell tomatoes in Shillong's commercial hub of Bara Bazar and lived in the Luban area of the city, is among 3 people who have died so far in violence believed to be related to the Citizenship Amendment Act. On Saturday morning, 2 men walked up to his small store and stabbed him. His death followed the killing of a Glasi man, Lashahin Niuta, by a mob, allegedly of Nontiavan Bils, in Ichamti village in the East Glasi Hills district, close to the Bangladesh border, on Friday. Curfew has been imposed and mobile internet services have been snapped in large parts of the state following the violence. Rupchand was an innocent man. How would killing him give justice to the death of a Glasi in Ichamti? Asked Devan's cousin Samsul. Devan is survived by, besides his wife and infant daughter, a paralyzed father, an ailing mother and a younger brother. Parveen Nongram, at whose house Devan stayed on rent, said he had been staying and working in Shillong for the last 5 years. That day, he went to his shop as usual. We were told that his body had multiple stab wounds, she said. While Devan, a Muslim, succumbed to his wounds, 9 others, all non-indigenous people, who were also targeted by the masked men who went on a stabbing spree in Bara Bajar on Saturday, are recovering from their wounds, police officials said. The Saturday attack in Shillong is believed to be in retaliation for the killing of Hin Niuta, the Glasi tribal who was part of an anti-CAA meeting in Ichamti village. At noon on Friday, a team of activists of the influential Glasi Students' Union, KSU, had gone to Ichamti, around 90 kilometers from Shillong, to hold a meeting to canvass for the implementation of the Inner Line Permit, ILP, in Meghalaya and oppose the CAA. According to a senior police officer, around 3 p.m., after the meeting ended, clashes broke out between the KSU members and Nontiavan Bils of the area. Thereafter, the KSU members burnt a haystack at the edge of the market and attempted to burn a house. The Nontiavan Bils retaliated, and stoned a bus carrying KSU members, a police statement said. The KSU's version is that it was a planned attack on them because of their campaign against the CAA, a contentious issue in the Northeast with several powerful groups opposing it, and the implementation of the ILP, a colonial-era law that regulates an Indian citizen's visit or stay in the northeastern states of Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram and, lately, Manipur. There were men armed with sticks, knives and machetes. You can see them in the video. It was a pre-planned attack on us, said Region Nongram, Assistant General Secretary of KSU, who was part of the meeting at Ichamti. He added that the violence in the state could continue in the coming days. We were speaking against the CAA and demanding the ILP, but that enraged the people there, Nongram added. Bantaplang, who works at a hotel in Cherrapunji in the district, said his uncle Hin Niuta, who was killed on Friday, was a worker at the office of a taxi drivers association in the tourist hotspot of Cherrapunji, over 40 kilometers from Ichamti village. He was a KSU volunteer and attended all their meetings. On Friday, The mob hit him on the head with rods and cut his hands with knives, the relative said. Hinayuta is survived by 4 children, the eldest is 12 and youngest, 1. My uncle is gone. Will violent retaliation bring him back? We just want justice and peace, Bantaplang said. The police officer said 8 persons, 5 Bengalis and 3 Manipuris, have been arrested for Hinayuta's death and the attack on KSU members. At the civil hospital in Shillong were those with multiple stab wounds from the recent attacks. Jadu Chaudhuri, 52, who hails from Assam's Silchar and has been selling vegetables in Bara Bazaar since 1982, was stabbed twice in his shoulders on Saturday. I could not see the attackers' faces. They stabbed me and then attacked Devan. I survived but he died, he recounted. Akash Ali, 27, also from Barpeta, who works for a local courier company, was attacked, hit on his head with a hammer, according to his brother in another incident at Lansning on Saturday. He had to deliver some item at Bara Bazaar. He was driving a tempo. They first broke the vehicle and then dragged him out and thrashed him. He hasn't spoken since then, said Mograb Ali, the brother. In another ward of the hospital lay T1va, 39, a classy and headman of a village near Ichamti. He had gone to calm down tempers when the confrontation between KSU members and locals was underway. But he was attacked, his relatives said. Devan's funeral was held at his village in Barpeta on Saturday. His relatives say they will wait for the situation in Meghalaya to improve before coming to Shillong for trade. Salman Khan's swag is unmissable in Radhe film to release in May, details here. Superstar Salman Khan is all set to enthrall his fans and the audience in the forthcoming film, Radhe, Your Most Wanted Bhai. In a poster shared by the Yash Raj Films, the distributor of the film, Salman as Radhe, with his unmatchable swag, sports a serious expression. He looks dapper and charming at the same time in black, and his expressions will leave you with wanting for more. Along with the poster, it was also revealed that a release date for Radhe, Your Most Wanted Bhai, has been locked. Yes, it is scheduled to hit the screens on Eid and the date is May 22nd. Trade analyst Taran Adarsh also posted an update on the release date and said, contrary to speculation that the release date isn't locked yet, here it is. Radhe arrives on 22nd May 2020. Radhe will see Salman in a never-seen-before avatar. It stars Disha Patani opposite Salman. The film also features Randeep Hooda and Jackie Shroff in pivotal roles. Former Bigg Boss winner Gautam Gulati will also be seen in Radhe, besides veteran actress Zarina Wahab, Govind Namdev and singer Arjun Kanango. Radhe marks Salman's third collaboration with Prabhudeva, who has earlier directed the superstar in Wanted and Dabang 3. It is jointly produced by Sohail Khan, Atul Agnihotri and Salman Khan. Salman's Radhe will clash at the box office with Akshay Kumar and Kiara Advani's Lakshmi Bomb. Meanwhile, Hollywood star Vin Diesel will also present his film, Fast and Furious 9, on May 22nd in English, Hindi, Tamil and Telugu.